Welcome back to this space where we talk openly and without taboos about men's intimate health. Over the years, I've heard countless men arrive with the same concern repeated again and again. I don't get erections like before. What's happening to me? And here's where I want you to pay close attention. The solution isn't always found in a miracle pill or a painful procedure. In fact, many times the most powerful answers lie in the simplest things, even in your own kitchen. Today, I'm going to show you one of the most surprising natural combinations to boost circulation, activate nitric oxide production, and achieve firmer, longer-lasting erections: apple cider vinegar, accompanied by one essential ingredient that multiplies its effect in an amazing way. But before you rush to try it, I need you to understand why it works, how it acts inside your body, and what the most common mistake is that many men make when consuming it incorrectly. This content is divided into 3 parts, and I recommend you don't miss any of them, because I want to see how many are truly determined to recover their strength without depending on medication. Before we get to the recipe, let me clarify something fundamental that most people don't know. As time goes by, especially after the age of 40, different urinary disorders begin to appear, both in men and women. In men, these problems are often related to benign prostate growth, called benign prostatic hyperplasia or BPH, which affects more than 70% of men between the ages of 70 and 75. This can cause difficulty urinating, the need to get up several times at night, sudden urges, and even painful retention. Moreover, conditions like diabetes, high blood pressure, or vascular problems, along with the medications used to treat them, end up affecting urinary health and, as a result, sexual function as well. Understanding this is vital, because we're not just talking about performance, but about an entire system, urinary, vascular, and hormonal, that requires attention. And that's why what I'm going to reveal today makes so much sense. You may be wondering, what does vinegar have to do with erections? It may sound strange, but apple cider vinegar, especially when it's organic and contains the mother, is one of the most powerful natural allies for protecting the arteries. And if you're already past 60, this becomes even more crucial. Erections don't happen by magic. They are the result of a biological mechanism that depends on an efficient circulatory system, adequate nitric oxide levels, a balanced hormonal system with enough free testosterone, and a properly functioning nervous system. Apple cider vinegar acts on all these fronts simultaneously through natural processes like blood sugar control. Since high glucose damages the blood vessels in the penis, reduction of arterial inflammation, helping to reverse the chronic inflammation that stiffens them, and stimulation of digestive enzymes, which improve the absorption of minerals such as zinc and magnesium, both essential for sexual performance. But here's the most common mistake: taking vinegar alone is not enough. That's where 90% of men fail. Many believe that just 1 teaspoon of vinegar is all it takes. Nothing could be further from the truth. Vinegar needs a cofactor, an ingredient that enhances its effect on intimate circulation and vasodilation. That ingredient is beetroot, yes, the humble beet. It contains natural nitrates that your body converts into nitric oxide, the molecule responsible for sending blood powerfully to the penis. And what does the vinegar do? It helps your body absorb those nitrates, increases their transformation into nitric oxide, and protects against oxidative damage that harms the endothelium, meaning the inner lining of the blood vessels in the penis. It's like giving your circulatory system a natural boost. Let's see what happens inside your body when you consume this combination correctly. Pay attention. First, nitric oxide. Beetroot provides the nitrates, and vinegar makes them more available to your system. The result is more relaxed blood vessels and better blood flow to the penis. Second, liver detoxification. Vinegar helps remove accumulated fat from the liver, which supports hormonal balance and especially testosterone production. Third, reduction of chronic inflammation, that silent enemy of erections. Vinegar, with its anti-inflammatory properties, together with beetroot, helps clean your arteries. And fourth, cholesterol and triglyceride control. Excess fat in the blood clogs the vessels that carry blood to the penis, and this mix effectively reduces that risk. How is it prepared? I'll explain step by step, and in the next part, I'll show you how to make it even more powerful by adding a third key ingredient. Ingredients: 1 medium beetroot, raw or cooked, preferably organic. 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar with the mother. Half a glass of water. Optional: a pinch of turmeric or ginger, which also help with vasodilation. Preparation: cut the beet into pieces and blend it with the water until you get a smooth juice. Then add the vinegar and mix well. You can drink it on an empty stomach or half an hour before an important meal. Recommended frequency: once a day for at least 10 to 14 consecutive days, with 2 days of rest each week. Now, who should avoid this combination? Not everyone can take vinegar without issues. If you have stomach ulcers or severe acid reflux, it's best to avoid it. And if you suffer from chronic kidney problems, talk to your doctor before starting this habit. I remember a case very clearly: a 58-year-old man with hypertension and moderate erectile dysfunction. He told me something that truly moved me. I no longer feel that strength from before, not even when I wake up in the morning. My partner has started to think I don't desire her anymore. I suggested a specific mixture along with some changes in his diet. It didn't take more than 3 weeks before he came back with a huge smile and told me, "This morning I woke up with an erection I hadn't felt in years." It wasn't magic. It was natural science applied with understanding. And you can experience that difference too. That's how we end the first part. By now you already know that vinegar alone isn't enough. But when you combine it with beetroot, you get a natural boost for your intimate performance. In the next part, I'll show you how to add a third ingredient that multiplies its vasodilating effects. Now then, what happens if you struggle with morning erections or lose firmness during the act? Remember, this isn't about luck. It's about understanding how your body works. In the first part, we talked about how powerful the combination of apple cider vinegar and beetroot is as a natural remedy to reactivate intimate circulation and achieve firmer erections. We saw how these 2 ingredients influence nitric oxide production, reduce inflammation in the penile arteries, and improve male hormonal balance. Today, we're taking it a step further. In this second part, I'll reveal the third key ingredient that further enhances the vasodilating, hormonal, and antioxidant benefits of this mixture. I'll also explain the exact time of day to take it so you can make the most of its effects. And if you're dealing with weak erections or ones that fade halfway through, I'll show you what to do. As always, leave a comment with today's keyword, alpha circulation. That way, I'll know how many men are truly committed to restoring their masculine vitality in a completely natural way. That third ingredient, the great enhancer that many are unaware of and that science supports, is pomegranate. Yes, that red fruit with juicy seeds is one of the most powerful vasodilating foods that exist. When combined with apple cider vinegar and beetroot, it creates an incredible effect, almost like a perfect storm for your sexual health. Why pomegranate? Because it is full of polyphenol-type antioxidants that not only protect nitric oxide, but also prolong its action in the body. This fruit improves blood flow, especially to areas with high demand, such as the penis. It also helps reduce blood pressure and decreases arterial stiffness, allowing blood to flow freely. Clinical studies have even shown that pomegranate juice can improve the quality of erections in men with mild to moderate erectile dysfunction. Now let me explain how these 3 ingredients work together. This is where true synergy happens. Apple cider vinegar enhances absorption and reduces inflammation, boosting testosterone and increasing sensitivity. Beetroot provides nitrates that are transformed into nitric oxide, causing vasodilation and improving blood flow. Pomegranate, with its powerful antioxidant action, protects nitric oxide, allowing for firmer and longer-lasting erections. Furthermore, if you take this mixture at the right time of day, your arteries relax, your hormones balance, and the erectile tissue receives more blood and oxygen. It's like giving your intimate system a second youth. Now comes a crucial detail that many men overlook. The exact time of day you drink it makes a big difference. It's not enough to take it whenever you remember. The time of intake directly affects its effectiveness. The ideal time is on an empty stomach, between 6 and 8:30 in the morning. Why? Because at that time your hormone levels are more receptive, digestion makes better use of essential nutrients, and your body naturally produces nitric oxide. If your problem appears mainly at night, you can drink it between 30 and 45 minutes before dinner. Avoid taking it right after heavy meals, since fat can interfere with the absorption of nitric oxide and antioxidants. What happens if your erections are weak or fade midway? Many older men say, "At first I'm fine, but then I lose my erection before finishing." This is a clear sign of mixed vascular erectile dysfunction. The blood arrives, but it doesn't stay. That's where this mixture of vinegar, beetroot, and pomegranate comes into play. It works on 3 fronts at the same time. It improves blood flow, maintains firmness, and protects artery health. And that, my friend, makes all the difference. It helps the penile arteries maintain proper pressure by improving their flexibility. It also protects erectile tissues by reducing the damage caused by oxidative stress. It even promotes the presence of free testosterone, essential for desire and maintaining an erection. After taking it for about a week or a little more, many men notice firmer and longer-lasting erections, with greater strength at the base of the penis and faster recovery after climax. This preparation requires the specific combination of 3 ingredients. Daily preparation: 1 medium-sized cooked beetroot, half a cup of natural pomegranate juice without sugar or additives, 1 tablespoon of organic apple cider vinegar with the mother, and half a glass of water. To prepare it, first blend the beetroot with the water until you get a smooth liquid. Then add the pomegranate juice and apple cider vinegar, mixing everything carefully before drinking it slowly. Frequency: 1 glass on an empty stomach every day for 14 days. Then take a 2-day break and repeat the cycle. Sometimes I add a pinch of turmeric or ginger powder to enhance circulation even more. What changes can be noticed over time? During the first 3 days, there's an increase in energy, less heaviness, and lighter digestion. Between the 4th and 7th day, morning erections become more frequent and there's greater sensitivity in the glands. From the 8th to the 14th day, erections during intercourse last longer and the response to stimulation becomes more intense. After 2 weeks, there's a significant increase in sexual desire and the penis stays firmer even at rest. All this happens without medication, without side effects, and without harming the liver or heart, unlike many drugs. Still, even though this mixture is natural, there are certain precautions. If you are taking blood thinners, it's essential to consult your doctor before trying it. It should not be combined with vasodilator medications without medical supervision. And if you suffer from advanced dysfunction, this mixture does not replace medical treatment, although it can be an excellent complement. Let me share a real case. Mark, a 62-year-old man. Not long ago, he told me, "I've tried everything, pills, creams, supplements, with no results." I started this mixture without much expectation, but by the 9th day, I felt my body reacting differently. Even his partner began asking if he was taking one of those blue pills, and he just smiled. Stories like Mark's are more common than they seem. When the body receives the right nutrients in the right way, it responds. If you've made it this far, congratulations. You belong to the group of men who don't settle for quick fixes or empty promises. Now you know how beetroot, apple cider vinegar, and pomegranate work together to oxygenate, nourish, and restore your strength from within. In this stage, we close the protocol by adding tools that make it even more effective. I'll also explain what to avoid to maintain your results. In addition, I'll share a practical 30-day guide based on my experience, explaining what to do, when, and how to achieve firm, natural, and lasting erections. Don't forget to leave today's keyword, Power30, in the comments if you're ready to commit to this complete 1-month protocol. And now, let's talk about the foods that enhance this mixture, even though the combination of beetroot, vinegar, and pomegranate is already powerful on its own. If you combine your daily mixture with certain foods in your main meals, the results come faster. Here are 5 that you should include in your breakfast or lunch if you're following this protocol. Number 1, whole eggs, because they contain good cholesterol necessary for testosterone production. They also provide choline, which stimulates the nerves involved in erection. Number 2, avocado, rich in healthy fats that support vascular health, and vitamin E, an antioxidant that improves sperm quality. Number 3, walnuts and almonds, a source of arginine, a substance that enhances nitric oxide production, improving blood flow and sperm quality. Number 4, natural oats, thanks to avenanthramides that reduce inflammation in penile blood vessels and help control glucose, essential for sexual health. Number 5, red fruits like strawberries, blueberries, or cherries, which contain flavonoids and anthocyanins that increase arterial elasticity. Combining these foods with your daily mixture accelerates the results and makes them more consistent. Now, let's talk about the habits that harm your strength. Many men follow the natural mixtures faithfully, but make daily mistakes that completely cancel out their benefits. Number 1, sleeping less than 6 hours a night. During sleep, your body produces testosterone. Sleeping too little lowers hormone levels and directly affects erections. The recommendation is to sleep between 7 and 8 hours and go to bed before 11 p.m. This makes a huge difference. Number 2, drinking too much alcohol. Every drink overloads the liver, slowing down the conversion of testosterone. In addition, your nervous system doesn't respond the same during arousal. My advice is to drink only on special occasions, preferably a glass of dry red wine, and avoid strong liquors. Number 3, eating refined flours and sugars. Every time you eat these foods, your insulin spikes and damages the blood vessels that carry blood to the penis. It also increases belly fat, which turns testosterone into estrogen. The solution is to avoid white bread, pasta, and sweets. Replace them with cassava, boiled potatoes, or low-glycemic fruits. Number 4, being sedentary. Spending the day sitting reduces blood flow in the pelvic area and decreases sensitivity. My advice is to walk at least 30 minutes every day and, if possible, do leg exercises or climb stairs. Now pay attention, because here comes a guide that can truly change your life. A complete 30-day protocol designed as a regenerative treatment. Week 1. From day 1 to 7, on an empty stomach, drink the mixture of vinegar, beetroot, and pomegranate. For breakfast, include eggs, oats, or avocado. Walk for half an hour daily and drink at least 2 liters of water. The goal of the stage is to reduce inflammation, oxygenate the arteries, and control blood sugar. Week 2, from day 8 to 14, continue with the daily mixture. Mid-morning or in the afternoon, add a handful of walnuts or almonds. Do squats or climb stairs 3 times a week and sleep at least 7 uninterrupted hours. This week focuses on improving vessel elasticity and awakening morning firmness. Week 3, from day 15 to 21. During this stage, you can take 1 or 2 days off from the mixture. Increase your intake of red fruits and green vegetables in your meals. When you wake up and before going to bed, do deep breathing exercises. Very important, avoid alcohol and ultra-processed foods completely. Now the goal is hormonal regeneration and a natural increase in sexual desire. Week 4, from day 22 to 30, resume the mixture for 5 consecutive days. Include aphrodisiac foods such as garlic, turmeric, or ginger. Visualize your desire and connect mentally with that part of yourself, because the brain is also sexual. Above all, enjoy intimate moments with your partner without pressure, not focusing only on penetration, but seeking real connection. This stage is designed to stabilize the results and help you maintain your strength without depending on supplements. After these 30 days, what can you expect? Many men tell me they have more spontaneous erections, especially in the morning. They feel more desire and greater response to touch and visual stimulation. They achieve firmer erections during intercourse and recover faster after climax. They also report being in a better mood, feeling more confident and more connected to their partners. All of this happens without side effects, without invasive pills, and without putting your heart or liver at risk. I've seen many men give up their intimate life out of fear, shame, or simply because no one ever explained what they could do. I tell you from the heart, you can regain your manhood. You don't need any blue pill. What you do need is commitment to yourself, changes in your habits, and a genuine desire to improve. Don't ignore your intimate health. It's part of your dignity, your vital energy, and your right to feel alive. Recovering your strength doesn't depend on quick fixes, but on you. on your daily commitment, on what you choose to eat, on how you sleep, on how much you move, and above all, on your self-respect. Every small change you make today is an investment in your manhood, your vitality, and your right to keep feeling desired and complete. Many believe that aging means giving up, losing the spark, but it's not true. I've seen with my own eyes men of 62, 68, and even 75 years regain their energy, confidence, and inner fire. It all begins with a decision. Let me tell you something sincerely. You are not alone. This is a process where you can find guidance, support, and encouragement. If this message has resonated with you, if something inside you woke up after hearing these words, let me know in the comments. Are you willing to change your habits for your intimate health, or would you rather wait and hope things get better on their own? Share this information with other men who might need it. Give it a like if you feel it's worth it, and subscribe, because more tools, routines, and advice are coming, designed especially for you. Your body still has a lot to say, and now it's up to you to listen. Thank you for being here and taking this step. Sending you a big hug filled with respect and admiration.